There's a moment that hits a lot of people around age 40 where they suddenly ask themselves, wait, what if I never saved a single dollar until now? Huh, you know that feeling. Life happens, bills happen, responsibilities happen, and boom, you look up and time just vanished. But here's the real question. Is starting at 40 too late? What actually happens if you reach 40 with zero savings, zero investments, and maybe even zero idea where your money went? Well, today I'm going to break this down in the simplest way possible, using real numbers, real scenarios, and a little bit of storytelling so it finally makes sense. And trust me, what you're about to hear might either scare you, motivate you, or completely change how you think about money forever. All right, let me tell you a quick story. We've got two people, same age, same job, same income. Person A saved nothing from age 20 to 40. Person B started at age 40, also saved nothing before. But here's the twist. They both decide to start today. Now, you might say, Imran, that sounds the same. Not really, because the past matters, but the next 25 years matter way more. So let's imagine they both want to retire at age 65. That gives them 25 years to save. Is that enough? Is it too late? And what happens if they never saved a dollar before?
Starting at zero at 40, what it really means. Starting from zero at 40 doesn't mean you failed. It means you now need to play the game differently, smarter, tighter, and with fewer mistakes. Here's what changes when you start at 40. Your biggest wealth builder, time, shrinks. When you're 20, your money has 45 years to grow. When you're 40, you're down to 25 years. I know, it sounds like a lot, but in investing years, that's a whole different story. 2, every mistake hurts more. If a 20-year-old invests badly, they've got time to recover. A 40-year-old, less room, less cushion, less margin for error. 3, your lifestyle may be working against you. Kids, mortgage, healthcare, job pressure, everything peaks around 40. Meaning, saving money feels harder even if you're earning more than ever. But here's the part nobody tells you. Starting at 40 is still enough time to build real wealth, if you get focused. Let me show you how.
Let's keep this simple. Say you start at 40 and plan to invest until 65, 25 years. You invest in something basic, nothing crazy, like the S&P 500. Historical return, 8 to 10% per year long term. Here's what your money could become if you invest monthly. Scenario 1, $200 a month. Invested over 25 years at 8% average return, grows to around $180,000. That's not rich, but it's way better than zero. Scenario 2, $500 a month, grows to around $450,000. Now we're talking. That's nearly $500,000. Scenario 3, $1,000 a month, grows to around $900,000. Almost $1 million, starting at 40. You see what's happening? Your starting age matters, yes, but your consistency matters more. Even when you start late, money can still compound like crazy.
Okay, now let's flip the story. What if you say, I'll start next year. I'll save when I make more. I'll fix my money later. Boom, suddenly you're 45. Now you have 20 years left. Then you blink again, you're 50. Now you have 15 years left. Let me show you the difference, because this is where it gets scary. If you start at 40 with $500 per month, you end with nearly $450,000. If you start at 50 with $500 per month, you end with only $165,000. Same person, same amount, same job, same life. But the start date changed everything. Because when you're older, compounding has less time to work its magic. This is why delaying is the most expensive decision people make without realizing it.
Let's go deeper. Because the danger isn't just not having money later. There are hidden costs people overlook. 1, you depend on others. Kids, family, government.
Job stability, pension, Social Security, all become your retirement plan. That's risky. 2, you lose your freedom. You can't quit a job you hate. You can't relocate. You can't slow down. You can't take a break. Life becomes rigid. 3, stress becomes permanent. Money stress in your 20s, normal. Money stress in your 40s, painful. Money stress in your 60s, dangerous. 4, you never catch up. Because the older you get, the harder saving becomes. Your health changes, your income may drop, your responsibilities rise. Starting earlier, even at 40, is a gift your future self will thank you for.
Let me tell you something nobody says enough. Most people don't actually start saving until their late 30s or 40s. You're not behind. You're right on time. If you start now, you can still build wealth, retire with dignity, create a cushion, protect your family, stress less, and live more. But the key is, you have to shift your mindset today. Here's how. Step-by-step plan if you're starting at 0 at 40. Let's make this practical. Step 1. Accept where you are, without guilt. The past is gone. Time to focus on the next 25 years. Step 2. Calculate your freedom number. How much do you actually need at 65? Rough guide, you need 25 times your yearly expenses. Spend $40,000 a year, target $1 million. Step 3, start investing automatically. Automation is your best friend at 40. Set up $200 a month if you're tight, $500 a month if you're serious, $1,000 a month if you're locked in, $2,000 a month if you want to accelerate. Automate, forget it, let compound interest do the work. Step 4, reduce one major expense. You don't need to cut 30 things. Cut one big thing. Downgrade the car, refinance the mortgage, cut debt, reduce lifestyle creep. Boom, extra $300 to $800 a month unlocked. Step 5, increase income, your power weapon at 40. People in their 40s have experience. That is leverage. Try freelancing, consulting, teaching online, switching jobs, asking for raises, certifications, side business. Earning an extra $500 to $1,000 a month is completely realistic at 40. Step 6, avoid late life financial traps. Starting late means you can't afford high interest debt, bad investments, lifestyle inflation, expensive toys, keeping up with others. Focus is your superpower.
You know, there's something powerful about turning 40. You've lived enough life to understand what matters, what doesn't, who you want to be, what you want your future to look like. You're not chasing hype anymore. You're building stability. People who start saving at 40 often end up more disciplined than those who started at 25. Why? Because now it's real. Now it's urgent. Now the stakes are higher. And sometimes pressure creates diamonds. What happens if you never save until age 40? Let's sum it up. If you start at 40, you can still build real wealth. You have enough time. You can still hit big numbers. You can retire comfortably. You just need consistency. If you keep delaying, you shrink your future. You increase your stress. You limit your freedom. You make your retirement optional or impossible. 40 is not the end. It's actually the beginning, if you act.
Look, life happens. Nobody teaches us this stuff early enough, so if you're starting at 40, 45, even 50, you're not late. You're right on time for your story. The best day to start was 20 years ago, but the second best day, the day that changes everything, is today. And if you take even a small step, $100, $200, $300, your future self is going to look back and say, that was the moment things turned around. Let this be that moment.